Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that to the left. Wow, it's beautiful. Rolling hills. Love it. Sunrise ride in the Ozarks. It's a hell of a Monday morning. That's 2 road trips in a row that I've gotten a flat on the way home. Let's see what it is. Oh, that's a good one. Good to go. Bring up the rear? I'll bring it up the rear. You go. All right. Happy Sunday morning, all. We are headed out of the racetrack here at, was it Federated Auto Parts Raceway, whatever? Whew, look at that dust. Leaving the racetrack here in Pevely. The races were good, but both Adrian and I ran out of steam last night. we threw in the towel about Adrian was around midnight and I was around 12:30 or 1, and they were just getting into the main race, so they ran very, very long late last night. I think they finally finished up the main event, 55 lap race, around 2, something like that. I was tuckered out. So anyway, we slept okay, and we're hitting the road, and we're going to stop and get some breakfast somewhere first at probably a Waffle House or whatever we can find, and then start making our way southwest and headed back toward home. We'll probably try to get about half the miles down today and continue the rest tomorrow morning. Yep, a spider in my helmet. Bastard. I just saw him making a web coming down by my right eye. You little son of a... I usually put my helmet in a plastic bag, in a trash bag, for just that reason, but last night I left it sitting on the bike. That'll learn you. So you're not even going to put your GPS up there to charge? You're not putting it up there to charge?
No, somebody else is navigating, so I'm just going to ignore the whole thing.
That's fine with me. I'm designated navigator now.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Key. I always do that. It's either my earplugs I leave in my pocket or the key I leave in my pocket, and I'm always going to take gloves off or helmet off to get it. Dumb monkey never learns. Tight right, tight right. Okay, a quarter mile, we're going to be turning left on Highway H, but I don't know if that's getting us any closer to fuel. Maybe we should stop and consult Google. Get you some fuel, because you're flashing again. Rocky Falls, 7 miles. I say I'm going to go left and pull off to the side here, and we'll figure out if we continue this way or if we go that way for fuel, because I've got 2 different options.
Okay.
I have competing GPS instructions. So it's saying stay on H. This one was saying go straight 7 more miles. We need to find fuel for him. He's running low. Yeah, it's on our path. We'll head down H here.
Okay.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that to the left. Wow, it's beautiful. Rolling hills. Love it. Whee! Oh, nice. be a hoot on my Monster. The road just disappears. Where does it go? Left, right, straight? Woohoo! Straight, okay. There's just no road all of a sudden. So we're turning left in a quarter to go to the gas station.
Okay.
Well, there's a fuel station there, but I think it was an Exxon or something up here, so we'll go to a reputable station.
Yeah.
Clear for me. Clear behind me.
Yeah.
Half a mile turn right. Okay. Right then left. Yep, here's a mobile right here. Right, y'all. Oh, hey, we'll just go here. It said right then left. Well, okay, how about just right?
Chance for rain.
All right, everybody. Well, we hid under the awning of a gas station for about the last 30 or 45 minutes. Adrian put in 2.12 gallons or something like that, so he was technically dry. So filled his scoot up, and then we just waited out this little thunderstorm that's been kind of rolling over us.
Expect rain to be heavy at times, especially this evening, and then once again late tonight, so be prepared for that. 40% chance for rain.
And I'm just full open. This variator will not open up. 44. Yeah, I'll probably just put the factory variator back in this thing with some fresh Dr.Pulley sliders and a stiffer rear spring. Yeah. 20. Right angle. Neil. Yeah, Neil's still back there. Real steep downhill with a jog at the bottom. Real steep. You good? All right. Yeah, that was super steep. That was probably a 20-degree down grade there. Oh, cool bridge. Sharp left, uphill. Yep, steep up. Wow, check out that sunset. All right, well, good morning, all. It is Monday morning, and we are headed out of the Buffalo River campground area in Arkansas, northern Arkansas, near, I guess, we're not in Jasper anymore. I don't know where we are. We've got no cell phone coverage. I got this. I guess I can figure out where we are on the GPS, but yeah, anyway. It's about 7:30 in the morning, something like that, and we're headed out to try to cover as many miles southward as we can, and I was hoping to kind of be home this evening, but that's not going to happen. We've still got too many miles to cover. It's like 600 miles. So we'll probably do 350, 400 today, something like that, and leave a couple hundred for tomorrow morning. Get home, maybe noon-ish tomorrow. We'll see how it works. Ponca, something. Yeah, that's it. Polka, I don't know. Twisty. You can see so many people have run up and over these rails on the sides. Oof. Could be a bad day. We're a little concerned about Adrian's 2016 PCX and oil consumption. He changed the oil on it just before we left Houston, and he's using Motul in it. And for some reason, it seems to be going through quite a bit of oil, losing 200 mil a day or something like that. And that's a lot because we're not really putting down that many miles, 350, 400 miles, something like that. So don't know if it's just the oil stock and it's getting through the rings or the valve seats or what. I don't smell it behind him, so it doesn't smell like burning oil, but every day we check it and it's below the dipstick. It's not registering, so I have to add about 150 mil. It's strange. This one's exactly where I left it when I rolled out of Houston, and I'm doing the Honda HP4M in here, the stuff that's got the moly additive. It seems to be running fine. It doesn't consume anything. So that one, try changing the oil over to a different brand today. Neil did an oil change on his scooter this morning and then realized halfway through it that he still had his old oil. Oops, he didn't refresh his oil the last time he was home, so he drained it out, put it right back in, and we're going to stop at an auto parts store and pick up some different oil. So maybe we'll switch Adrian's over at that time and monitor it through this trip home and see how it does. If it doesn't fix it, then I guess it'll just be one of those keep adding to it until we decide to pull the engine apart and rebuild it. It's not all that hard to do on these bikes, but it's annoying considering it only has 5,000 miles on it or something like that. It's not quite right. I guess it could have a bad valve seal, or maybe the oil control ring on the top of the piston could be cracked or indexed wrong and it's allowing it to blow by or something like that, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Sunrise ride in the Ozarks. Hell of a Monday morning. Yeah, it's gorgeous. We're way the hell up here. I wasn't paying attention to our ascent, but we probably gained 1,000 feet. Alright, good afternoon everybody. Welcome back to our Monday in progress. It's about 12:35, 12:40 right now. And we are cooking along on, 71 South in Arkansas, headed toward Mena, Arkansas. And when I say cooking along, I mean cooking. It's hot out here, good God. It's 95 plus, don't even know what the heat index is, but it's thick out here. You can squeeze your fist and get water. It's humid. We're going to continue on through Mena and probably stop somewhere down in the Texarkana area if we feel a little more up to it, depending on how the temperature and the road treats us. We may go as far down as Sabine Forest over there, and then that would be kind of a convenient spot for us to camp the night again, and Neil could head east toward home
into Louisiana, and we can head kind of southwest back toward Houston. We just didn't make as many miles yesterday as we had anticipated. We thought we'd get halfway home yesterday and then do the remaining miles today, but it's a bolt on the road. Woo. So split it up across another day, just to kind of relax a bit, give us another night to hang out, motocamp again. If the weather isn't good, then I'm even game for a hotel. I could use a shower. Kind of sticky. Starting to smell myself. It's not good when you can smell yourself. Anyway, here's the road. A lot more of this. It's going to be pretty much straight highway shot now. Not a lot of curvies and twisties. We're just going to stay on the main highway here and crush miles and get further south.
All right, let's hit it. Okay, well, we are leaving, where are we, San Augustine? And yeah, we stopped here at Brookshire Brothers for breakfast because it's the only place in town that has breakfast. We stopped and talked to a couple of locals and said, hey, is there a breakfast place around here? And they're like, no, best thing is going to be Brookshire Brothers, the grocery store down there. Oops, I guess we go this way. Watch that truck, watch these guys, everybody's going sideways. And we're going left? What are we doing?
Left, yeah, left.
Left, okay. Light's green, let's go. Big bumps. Bump. Yeah, so it's telling us 147 south and a quarter mile, so. Yeah, you can get out ahead if you want.
Okay.
Man, I am sweating buckets already. It's hot today. I didn't do my weather report. I didn't report anything, but it's hot. I know that we're under a heat advisory today, so that's just peachy. We're just going to crush highway miles all the way back to Houston. We're getting on 147, and then eventually that's going to lead us over to 59 south. We're just going to take 59, just hammer down.
Take a left here. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, going to be hammered down, let it run on the highway. Make those miles.
So we were discussing our next ride opportunities and things that we're going to do. The Scoot the Ozarks is coming up in middle of September, so it's only about 4 weeks away from right now. I don't know if I'm going to do that in addition to what else we're contemplating. Neil had been discussing trying to put together some kind of a group ride, just a loop kind of around the central, slightly eastern U.S., Arkansas, Missouri, Alabama, Texas area, you know, just kind of a loop. Maybe a 1,000-mile loop or something like that. Break it up across 4 days, 250 miles a day, something like that. No real crazy long distance endurance, anything like that, but just kind of a practice run for people that are going to be doing the Scooter Cannonball next year. Kind of cut their teeth a little bit if they haven't done these long rides. We're all, you know, either cannonball vets or long distance road vets, so we kind of know the ropes, and we might be able to give a few pointers to people that haven't done it. Equipment selection, butt conditioning, you name it. But we'll see how that shapes up. Maybe we'll put some notices out there on the Cannonball forum. We got a turn coming up in a half a mile on 147. Yep, it's already got a signal on. So we'll put some notices out there on the Cannonball Run forum, different sites, maybe even Scoot the Ozarks discussion board, and obviously I'll put it out on YouTube here. Let's see who's interested and what times and dates might work. Probably looking at about a 4 or 5 day thing. We got 9 miles on this, it says. And it wouldn't be an all or none participation thing. People could jump in, jump out along the route. We'll kind of publish the route, where it's going to be, and rough timings of when we're going to be in those spots. So people could join up with us along the way, ride for part of the day or a full day, and knock off, go back home, or
maybe just meet us at camp one evening or one morning right before we do kickstands up and start rolling. So just freeform, get out, have fun. No real agendas other than just loose timing schedule and rough 200, 250 miles a day kind of a deal. So should be good fun. We'll flesh that out and put out the notices soon. That still just bakes my noodle that there are no breakfast restaurants there in San Augustine. It's weird.
Yeah, that is a little odd.
Normally those older towns like that, they've always got a greasy spoon. And that's where all the old timers go in the mornings.
Yeah.
Nothing but a bunch of gray hairs in there.
Yeah.
Those are good places to go. You know the food's good. Yeah, I've had quite a few people ask me on the channel, on Instagram, but mostly on YouTube, saying, why don't you organize a ride? You know, I'll definitely go. And I know a bunch of people that would go. So I don't know, that maybe this is a good opportunity. This ride that Neil is talking about, planning the route at least. That's cool.
Yeah.
Water. Go jump in that. Although it's probably just about as hot as the air right now. Ugh. Telephone poles in water. That's just weird, man. Weird, I tell you. All right, everybody. Well, welcome back to Tuesday in Progress. I was vlogging a little bit earlier, and I have no idea what happened to the camera, but it wasn't recording, it wasn't charging, it just gave up. I had it plugged into a cable, and it said, Anyway, Adrian and I separated back around Conroe area, and Google has me routing kind of diagonally across the top of town, and now I'm out on Beltway 8, rubbing elbows with fast traffic on the little PCX. Trip was good. We didn't really have any major issues other than Adrian's bike shredding belts, and that was due to that NCY variator. We don't know why it was doing that, but it was definitely the culprit because it ate two, and then I switched out that variator and went back to stock on his bike, and it's okay. So, all right, whatever. So we'll run the factory variators on our bikes for the Cannonball with some Dr.Pulley sliders in them to give us just a little bit more top end and better fuel economy. I mean, mine, I'm running 72 to 74 with most of this traffic right now out here on the highway. It's just pinned open. So it does okay. But I definitely need a stiffer rear spring in the rear pulley to make sure that the sliders don't get turned from the belt slackening up or whatever. So all sorted out. We'll jump over and get out of this lane. Anywho, the trip's been pretty good. No real problems other than just being delayed by weather and a few little strange mechanical issues here and there. So I'll keep pounding out the miles here for about another, I don't know, 35 minutes or so until I get home, and check in with you on the final leg rolling into my neighborhood. All right, everybody. Well, that's 2 road trips in a row that I've gotten a flat on the way home. I was cooking along on Beltway 8 doing 70 miles an hour with the rest of traffic, and I felt my rear tire, the back of the bike was just kind of shimmying a little bit, and sure enough I picked up a nail, and the ride-on tire sealant apparently gave me a slow enough controlled deflate, but there's the nail right there. That tire is hot, kids. No other punctures, it's just the one. Yep, right there. So there's my nail. So I'm going to pull that out of there, plug it, and put some CO2 patch in there, and get back on the road. I'm only like, I don't know, 8 miles from home. Kind of sucks. Would have been nice if I could have made it there, but definitely not at 70 miles an hour with the back end doing this. Okay, so here I am, sitting in the sun. Of course, there's nowhere with any shade where I pulled off the road here at this Chick-fil-A, so it's going to be sweat, sweat, sweat in the blazing sun, 100 plus degrees. Trying to pop this little thing out of there. It's like a carpentry nail or something. I don't know what it is, but it definitely deflated me. Took the wind right out of my sails. Let's see what it is. Oh, that's a good one. Flat splat. So now, hope that my plug kit does the trick to get me home. The CO2 inflator, the cartridge thingy, and my Dynaplug kit. So here's the hole, there's the plug, and just give her a stabby if I can hold the wheel still. See if you're on camera, hopefully. Okay, stab it all the way through, pull it back out, and it creates that plug just like that. So hopefully that stays put, and then we use one of these CO2 inflators and hope that it does what it's supposed to do right away, and I don't have to, wrong way. Hope that I don't have to sit out here in the sun any longer than necessary, because the heat here on the pavement's a good 120. It's not friendly. Whoa, got it. Okay, so she's all closed up. Screw this guy on here. I'm trying to keep you on camera. Screwed on tight, and open her up. Turn it upside down, let her go. And it got real cold real fast, and she's really inflated really fast. So that's it. Literally a 2-minute road patch. Give her a gauge. I don't need kgcm, I need psi. 29.9, look at that. My God, that wheel is hot. Yeah, 30 psi. That'll get me home. I am not worried about it, as long as it doesn't leak down. Okay, I'm gonna put all this stuff away, reload the bike, and catch you guys on the way in. Okay, well, I've successfully made it back to my neighborhood, and I can tell the back tire is almost flat again. It's very squishy, and the front is feeling a little splashy too, so it may have a small leak in it as well. I don't know what I ran over. Can't see it when you're going 70 miles an hour on the highway. Just good luck. Oh yeah, oh, she's squirmy. Yeah, I'll do a post-mortem on the bike when I get some time. It's not going to be right now. It'll be later today or tomorrow or whenever. I've got emergency work stuff waiting on me. I've got all kinds of crazy stuff going on. So I will bid you all farewell and catch you on the next one as I pull into my driveway at 78 miles. Yeah, the front tires even, you can see, look at that, wall. Yeah, this thing's got holes in all the tires. I'll catch you later.